storyline of the evening.
This is all for you, Mike. Mike, if you're out there watching, this is for you. Give him your power.
Everybody, raise your hands right now.
Raise your hands for Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Anyway.
Thanks, Mike, for all that you do for us. Game one.
Starting off on Smashville, it looks like we are going to be seeing the Bayonetta out of Aba, getting it warmed up against the Rosalina and Luma out of Galax. And this is a real match, looks like, not a hand warmer, so let's get that beautiful big screen.
And right now, I mean, what do you think about this matchup? Obviously, Rosalina is generally very good at keeping people out, but when you don't have Rosalina, or when you don't have Luma on stage.
Right, I feel like one thing that's really interesting about this matchup is Luma can actually make it really hard for Bayo to get stuff started with Witch Twist, because if Luma is there, Bayo gets caught in extra hit stop for Luma, and you can just get caught hitting her and make the Witch Twist super punishable. However, yeah.
Just killed Luma with a down arrow.
Yeah, however, Aba has been really good at getting rid of that Luma, and without the Luma, Rosa just becomes a very light character that is big and easy to Witch Twist.
Yes, and particularly easy to combo in the case of 115% to Abadango's meager 13.
Okay. Retreating to the ledge there with that footstool's extra height, so he didn't have to deal with any of the ending lag from the special recovery.
Yeah, none there, and Galax has perhaps got to find a way to slow this match down, because Abadango has been rather impressive in his approaches.
Alrighty. Getting these fair strings started. Got to be careful about that Luma coming back down.
I got to be honest, dude, I thought when he was just floating down there with Luma, I thought he was going to go straight for the down air.
That would be something else. Alright. Galax finally got a throw started, but it didn't get too much for him. Abadango really piling on the pressure and stringing back up into the skies.
Yeah, just able to fall out. After that patch, Bayonetta's combos just became a slight bit more inert, although not so much so that they're not still dangerous.
Yeah, now, goodness, you can tell who the Bayo you're watching is by the way they combo. That was definitely an Aba-specific situation.
Abadango is just doing many down airs at the ledge. Back air will do it. Rather dominant game one, although it did take 2 whole minutes to get through.
I feel like that's the way Aba is as a player. Normally, he can have dominant games, but they won't be extraordinarily quick.
Yeah.
He's the kind of player to continue resetting into neutral and continue taking advantage.
He never lets his guard down.
Right.
Okay, switch to Dark Pit.
Interesting choice. Dark Pit does get quite a bit off of grabs, so he can take advantage of that, but we didn't really see almost any witch times in the last game. I don't think we saw much of, I don't know, Bayonetta playing
and
being able to get many openings.
On top of that, it's not like Abadango is going to be particularly inexperienced with this matchup, because there are players like Earth out in Japan, and right now Abadango looking to send him home early.
Yeah. Oh, nice catch on the recovery.
Oh my goodness.
Sending him back out yet again. And Galax going a little bit too low with that arrow to not going to be able to make it back.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's just going to get harder for him as Bayonetta is sitting at just 9%, and now he's got to go on the offensive against a character that is very, very solid defensively.
Oh yeah, Bayonetta is some of the scariest, or one of the scariest characters to approach in this game.
Yeah. Right now, Abadango's showing you why, using the Guardian Orbiters to break out of that.
Yeah, ended up just delaying the inevitable though. Let Abadango connect that back air. Galax getting something started here.
That's actually really good spacing when he went right back into center stage in the perfect spot to punish that that afterburner kick down onto the stage, but unfortunately just missing it. And that'll be pretty bad for him, because Abadango's pretty good at connecting his combos.
There we go.
That'll do it.
Fair 1-2 into the afterburner kick to set up for the up air in the blast zone. And I feel like when you're watching multiple Bayos, you definitely like get a feel of who you're watching just by the way they combo. Like that.
Every Bayo is a little bit different. It's like not like the rings on a tree. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of snowflakes. That's what I'm thinking of.
How did you get to there from snowflakes? Wait.
I was trying to think of things that have, like, you know, the unique qualities about them, like no two are alike.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, you know, the nature things that have markings, but then I was like, tree rings is how old they are.
Yes.
Anyways. Disregard me, neighbor. Take it away. Talk about something.
Bayo players are like spindas. You'll never see two with the same pattern spots.